King of the slicked up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
In my Beasley voice, Kings versus Queens.
It all goes down.
It all goes down. You know what I mean? So,
Live and for.
and I love, in the building, my experience for this event was a 10. This was the best venue I've ever been to for battle rap. It's called Center Stage. The stage is literally like centered in the venue, but then you got a big, large dance floor or whatever floor, event floor. But then you got hundreds of stadium-style seating. So no matter where you at in this room, you have a perfect view to the stage. And I was able to be comfortable the whole entire time. Before we get into the battles, how was y'all stream experience?
Fire. Wasn't no glitches in the jump.
Yeah.
The
Perfect.
only gripe that I got that it really ain't like a complaint for real, it ain't stopped when they said it was going to stop. But I mean, other than that, the stream was crispy. You know what I'm saying? Battles was crispy. Wasn't no buffering. Wasn't no glitches or nothing. It was all right.
Perfect stream. Perfect stream.
That's fine.
And, you know, to be fair, we often expect a late start. So,
Yeah, I wasn't tripping.
but we're going to complain about it, you know. And not even complain, rightly so. If you say you're going to start at whatever time, you know,
Yeah.
good to start at that time.
Yeah. I'm hearing that URL like putting in the contracts now that y'all niggas be on time or we docking your pay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
not caffeine, right?
At the end of the day, I think it started as close to on time as possible. It probably was more about getting the people ready and all that. But nonetheless, great event. You know what I'm saying? Some of the battles was very, very clear, though. We got some lackluster performances. I'm going to pull the card up. But before I do, anybody watching this for Kings vs. Queens, fuck Kings vs. Queens for a second. I want to let you niggas know something, man. D.I. the Henny Man has an album coming out. Where that shit at? Where my album cover at? There you go. Let's go. Flip phone playlist.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Okay, now, no longer fuck Kings vs. Queens. We gonna get into the motherfucking card.
When is it coming out? Where can people get it? Who's featured? Come on, let's promo properly.
Oh, shit, she called me, y'all.
He wasn't ready, Jen. He wasn't ready for that.
We're gonna do a separate segment on all that. Kings vs. Queens. We got 5 battles. All 5 battles went down. Jen, I'm gonna let you take it from here.
Okay, so are we just kind of talking hot takes? Yeah, we're not necessarily.
I think we can speak on who. I think we should.
Okay.
How you want to do it?
Well, the women won. Miss Hustle was robbed. The fan vote had it 1-1 going in, or 2-2 going into the final battle. Kings versus Queen. Kings and Queens were tied with 2 wins apiece. And salute to Goat on his 50th. But we all know that Hustle won that battle.
I will say this. I'll just go down this list, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong about who won these battles.
Okay, let's go.
And you tell me if I'm wrong about if the men or women won. How about that, Jim?
Oh,
If that's your real name.
Uh-oh.
Charlie Clips got his ass beat by Jazz the Rapper.
entirely,
Correct.
wholly, and utterly.
And that butthole angle she was using, pause if needed, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of risky. It was kind of risky. I'm surprised.
She pulled it off.
The only thing is, because we used to Clips rebuttaling, but I think he stayed away from that rebuttal for good reason. It was a setup. This nigga think he can rebuttal everything, huh? I got something for that ass. Literally. Yo, okay.
No bullshit.
Shuni the Rapper cleared Suge. I don't.
Yeah.
No excuses. Shuni went up there and had a career-setting performance. Beautiful work.
Oh yeah.
Casey J came out and was very impressive. Versus DNA had an amazing first that had me worried about DNA, but DNA did that shit he be doing, man, and he ended up pulling off the win in this one. But I love this battle. Even on the rewatch, I love this battle.
Amazing. Casey's second was crazy.
New Jersey Twork welcomed Coffee back to battle rap in probably the scariest possible fucking way.
She's a brave lady, right there.
Yeah, she fought it out. And
she really did.
And she said some nasty shit.
Yeah, Mo, she was just saying.
You shook Twork's hand afterwards.
Lord have mercy. And as far as Tay Roc versus motherfucking Miss Hustle, I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. Me and Tata, when it ended up being, we was up 2-1. When it ended up being we was up 2-1, I seen Tata outside at the concession shit. I was like, well, let's bet 20-20 on the last two. The last two was Tay Roc versus Miss Hustle and Charlie Clips versus Jazz the Rapper. So halfway through Jazz versus Clips, I said, all right, you got that 20. After Miss Hustle versus Tay Roc, I went up to her after the event, prepared to give her $40. I had Miss Hustle winning too, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you. She told me that the caffeine chat. She told me that the caffeine chat had Tay Roc winning, and that's what she goes by when she bets. So she said we was even. Thank you for that. But and shout out to Rock. I feel like his second round was the best, but I had him losing that battle in a goodie. You know what I mean? It just seemed like he was running out of steam, and Hustle was still remembering what she was there for. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
with that being said, though, Jen, you ain't stopped me. I must not have lied.
You did not lie.
Okay.
You didn't. I agree. I agree totally with your assessment. I think it was a great event. I think the caffeine chat gave it 90% to Tay Roc, which is
What? It was 90%?
wild.
That's crazy. I ain't see that part.
I think it was 90%. I've got my notes here in front of me still. I think it was 90%, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy. I know that it was Roc's 50th. I know he's the GOAT, but it's, Miss Hustle went up there and earned that win.
No, she did.
Earned it.
He was rapping like this.
Pretty convincingly. So I could see if it was a closer, like Jazz only got like 58% of the vote or something. So, we can see where but it's not surprising. Battle rap fans are overwhelmingly men, and they don't like to give women shit. We literally have to pull it from you. And if you're up against the fan favorite,
hold up, Jen.
Tay Roc,
hold up, Jen. I just said Miss Hustle won.
Listen.
because
getting around,
and I would do the same thing.
Just go.
If Roc beat Hustle and Hustle got the fan vote, I would still be saying, nah, man, they did Roc dirty. Like,
no, you're absolutely right. Though.
Afterwards, I will also call, but I'm saying to the fan vote, to the general, not analysts or experts or critics, like just the general fans. They don't like to give women shit. We have to work way too hard. Hustle clearly earned that victory and lost by 90%. Are you mad? Jazz whooped Charlie Clips, and it looked like a debatable in the vote.
I'll say this. You're absolutely right as far as the gender bias. And you got to add to the fact this is Tay Roc as well. So it's already hard for anybody to...
And Tay Roc 50.
So, but Tay Roc even acknowledged that it could go both ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everybody remember this moment as a Maryland nigga that has never predicted against Tay Roc. I am more than willing to say that I think he lost the battle. Ultimately, he got some cake after that motherfucker, and from the cake lady, nonetheless. I saw. So as far as
is that going to be up on Battle Rap Trap?
You feel me? So as far as hot takes though, you can lead off if you want to. You know what I mean? I ain't really got nothing prepared as far as nothing written down, but I'm gonna see what y'all say y'all hot takes is, and then I'm sure it's some shit I'm gonna throw into the conversation.
This is not a hot take, but I just remember this. Smack also gave the battle to Hustle.
Facts.
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
Actually,
multiple interviews.
Smack took my interview. You know what I mean? I was interviewing with Hip Hop Is Real. You know what I mean? Talking about my life and shit. Smack walked up and the nigga was like, oh, he way more important. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Son, yeah, the niggas just lost. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Shout out Smack, man.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, what do you call that? When you photobomb you?
I think a video bomb.
Damn, Shun. Hot takes. Too many are on or still listen for crowd reaction. I saw way too many people, including Wax, you, because we talked about this, saying Jazz was mid or wasn't a good Jazz or and I swear it's because the crowd, and even like with Coffee, and I feel like again it affects perhaps the women a little. And Coffee had issues like with performance and stuff, but I feel like too many people are still listening for the crowd reaction. If the crowd doesn't think it's fire, it doesn't hit for them. They're not listening, and so they're looking at battles which are crazy, but because the crowd ain't going crazy, they're like, that was a mid battle. It's like, no, use your ears to listen to the bars and not to the reaction. Like I saw way too much of that. Like where like in what did you just watch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people saying that Jazz was mid. Jazz went up there and kicked Clips. I love Clips.
Thoroughly.
yeah,
She
man,
broke
without a
she
doubt.
broke Clips down better than anybody I've seen since Hollow as far as his style. She even gave a little tribute to Hollow with the full Kit Kat bar, all that. She brought an ugly win out. Jazz ain't used to doing that. We ain't used to seeing an ugly win from Jazz, but she brought an ugly win out. Like I always say, Mook was an ugly winner. Or certain people are ugly winners when they bringing some shit out to make you just look at the other motherfucker different. But it might be at the sacrifice of bars or flash or pizzazz. She broke that nigga the fuck down.
Yeah.
Professionally. You know what I mean? And she broke him down so much, Clip seemed a little flustered. Like I said, he didn't even, when he tried to rebuttal, it didn't hit. And I think it was so much coming at him, he didn't know what to rebuttal or how. At least that's how it looked from the outside looking in. This is Charlie Clips we talking about. This nigga, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel you. I wasn't there to like witness the chat or anything, but aftermath, I see her saying like, what are y'all talking about? Like having to defend herself. I'm like, dog, she just went up there and handled Clips, bruh. Clips. This nigga has left bodies on the floor, especially females.
Right.
Nah,
We've
bro.
seen how he does
And the
them.
same shit
Dirty,
happened
like,
after the Geechee Gotti battle. Like, y'all not gonna keep on taking credit from this girl, man. Y'all are not gonna keep taking credit from this girl. Somebody gotta beat her. The crowd can't beat her. The fans can't beat her. The chats can't beat her. Twitter can't beat her. A motherfucking battle rapper gotta stand somebody gotta stand in front of Jazz the rapper, figure out her style, because her style is figuring out everybody else. Her style is dissecting people. Her style is still throwing some lyricism and charisma in there. And random sports references. I don't know where the fuck she get them from. But
Yeah, she just became a sports great out of nowhere.
but at the end of the day, dog, we not gonna start just trying to take credit from Jazz. At first it was she don't battle enough. Now she outside every other motherfucking week and we taking credit from her. Let that girl be great, man. Fuck that.
outside every other week and hasn't lost really. Like in a one-on-one battle, free round, like she hasn't lost. She's like, and even then,
1 round, 3 rounds.
like she has not lost,
Give
and
that
she
girl
does
her
it with
credit
such
for the effort she
precision.
put
Like,
up, man. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like was that, like, I don't know, it felt like a whole 2 minutes of that butt
I enjoyed
talk.
that.
Huh?
I enjoyed that 2 minutes of butt play.
The-
I mean,
it
the
was-
rounds.
It was, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like,
I was
Hey,
that
what-
like I ain't like that.
I was like, damn.
And then she brought it back and made sure certain parts was heard. I was like, Jazz, come on, Slim, all right.
But like I
It
said,
was risky.
but you know what? It's similar to Tay Roc's body bitch though. For me, where it was like, okay, you could stop now, and then she kept on going, and it was entertaining again. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. And you know what I mean? Like she did more catered, more tailored product.
The Kit Kat bit as well was just, and because she took some of Clip's best, like, or most memorable kind of, the grandma. She referenced grandma in the beginning. My grandma will fuck up yours in heaven or whatever. Then she had the guess which room I'm in.
Clip's rebuttal for the grandma shit was crazy.
I can't remember that.
He said your grandmother is in hell and mine is in heaven.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
He's
damn.
wild.
That one landed for real.
I was like, damn. You know what I mean? But see, okay, so in the predictions, just to acknowledge Clips in this situation, in the predictions, I said Charlie Clips is real good at making us think he's winning the battle that he's not actually winning. I know y'all remember me saying that.
Yeah.
He was trying to do it this battle. He was trying to say, y'all not feeling me or this, that, or the other. Clips, I got to tell you, like I've said 100 times on Battle Rap Trap, once you've reached the level of greatness, we expect greatness from you. You cannot give us mid, since that's the word they want to use. You can't give us mid and tell us it's 93, bro. It's not. It's not. Just because you and you up there don't mean you giving your best effort, bro. we know the difference. We've seen too many great Charlie Clips. I'm not on this new bus that say he never was fire or he never said nothing. No, nigga, fuck that. I seen too many classic performances from Clips. Look at that first round verse Twork.
Crazy.
Come on. I mean, no. What was it? The second and third round, whatever it was. Look at
I know what
performances
you're
like
talking about.
look at performances like that. Look at the T-Rex battle where he freestyled his whole fucking third round. An angle on his father, he got the crowd back on his side. Come on, man.
Or even if you just
Yo.
look at what he does to women generally, like you mentioned before, like how he did Yoshi. Did Yoshi
Yeah,
dirty.
I'm not subscribing.
Farrah filthy.
Yeah, I'm not subscribing to that. Clips was never really good. Even though Jazz said I just exposed it. I see what she's saying, but she's not talking about Clips at his best. She's talking about the clips that he gave us versus her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day, but and that
Because
was
that Clips gets away with wins. That Clips, a lot of people said that Clips beat Geechee. Like Clips
see
not
the
on
thing
100%.
about that is Jen. He said my name in the freestyle. He did win. Come on, man. Like,
That's what it was.
we're not
Of
gonna go that
course.
far with it, man. He did win. Shout out to Clips. You know what I mean? Nah, okay. Hot take. If this is a hot take.
Clips ain't been Clips since Clips was Clips. That whole bit was fire. That pocket
Oh
she got into.
And speaking of his father, when she said, I quit because your father kept calling me or some shit. I was like, yo, that was alright.
No, Jazz is on her back.
Ticks every box.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ticks
saying.
every box. Like a thorough breakdown done with wit, with humor, pizzazz, panache, whatever you want. Like it was a and the fact it's a lot harder to do that as well when your opponent is not giving you the same energy back, like where you've got no momentum to go off. The crowd is already dead. They're disappointed. They're not giving you shit. Like it's hard to kind of plow through that. And I think, yeah, she definitely.
Somebody says, before we move on, somebody said, can we retire the daddy is a snitch angle? The answer to that is no. There is no such thing as a retired angle in battle rap. That's the same thing as no such thing as a battle rapper that retires. So,
Right.
retirement should not be a word used in battle rap, period. You know what I mean?
Right, because it don't work.
Hot take, maybe not hot take. Coffee Brown probably should have waited or took a smaller battle before going against Twork on the big stage. Because I don't think that she was trash, but that was her first big stage, and it was versus New Jersey Twork with a little bit of ring rust. Which I was like,
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
agree.
not only did she have her comeback, not only was it her big stage debut, but she had Twork, and then Twork on this unbeaten run form energy. Like she really bit off like way more than most people could chew. And I feel like she got better as it went on. It wasn't her material. I feel like she's the small room and the stage is very different, right? The way you write, the way you deliver, all of that first experience, even if you've written really well for the stage, you still got to go up there and perform it. Her delivery was really slow. I think she had it was so unfortunate that she had such a bad start with like the belt. And she's fiddling with stuff and she's trying to get her bars up and like, what did she do at the start? I can't remember. The belt, she was doing something with the belt, but she did something, it wasn't working. What did she do? Or did she get something caught up on her mic? But she was like, she got off to a really bad start.
Oh no! What she did? She tried to catch the coin.
That was it.
She tried to catch the coin.
Yeah.
She tried to catch the coin in the end. She missed it.
There was more after that. She missed the coin toss.
No, she missed the catch, and then she tried to. At the same time, she was trying to say her slogan. Y'all think that y'all ain't nothing ladylike about me. And then it was like everything it seemed like everything just fell apart with the way she planned that at the beginning.
Yeah. That, and then so she, I think that's difficult then to overcome that. She managed, but when you've got Twork doing what he's doing on the other end of those rounds, you ain't got time to work out shit. And I do think she got better as the battle went on, as she got that first round out of the way. I do think she had some great material, but I agree, Twork, like with all those factors, it was too much for her return battle. Not that Coffee isn't fire and can't destroy these fellas, because we know she can, but it wasn't her night, and not Twork.
Now
oh my god, that Brown versus Bull Education.
That was
The
crazy.
whole ship, the sun rises on the east,
Oh my
all that shit. So
God.
Spiff, I'm gonna say this to you, right? I see
Hmm.
people saying, I see some people, and just to specify,
Is the
homie on
sun
Geechee
still
Gotti
up in
podcast is one of the people,
California?
but I see a lot of people with this opinion. Just so you know, just to give an example, some people saying they felt like the second was debatable, and because Twork gave up in the third, the crowd stopped him. They edging the battle to Coffee. Do you think that Twork was wrong for ending the battle in the third?
Nah, because he already had the momentum going in the first and the second. He was already up. Now, not to take away nothing from Coffee, you know what I'm saying? She had great moments in both rounds, but he won, in my opinion, both of them rounds. And he was on his way to a 30. And then when the crowd tell you to stop, it's like almost like when he say, "Do you want me to keep going?" And they say, "Yeah," and he keep going. "Do you want me to stop?" "Yeah, stop." And he stopped. So
Yeah,
it's just
And
one of
then I
them.
think wasn't he gonna go, wasn't he gonna keep going and
He
then
was.
at the end like smacks it, no, like leave it or so.
Yeah, Smack had to stop him after that.
I
No,
might be
Smack.
wrong. I might
Coffee
be
stopped
wrong
him
with,
too though.
yeah, I feel like he wanted like
Coffee
after
stopped
the
him too.
second time, he was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go. And then there was just like, no, no.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel like I hear that argument, but it doesn't work for me. I feel like you might be able to say she had better material, but it's not battle right? Or it's not, it's not written battle rap. We can't just look at your material in isolation. We have to look at how you sold that shit to
Right.
us.
Facts. I love that.
How you got to sell your material, and she hasn't worked that out for the big stage yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think she should
So
have. She definitely should have took a warm up jump. You know what I'm saying? She definitely. I don't know who she hang around that raps. So somebody could have said, when you're writing for the big stage, this is kind of what you want to cater to. When you're writing for an opponent like Twork, this is what you want to stay away from. This is what you want to do more of. Like I don't know who's in her corner that she run her balls past or stuff like that. Not to say that the material was trash, but just so she could get a better insight on certain things that I felt she lacked that.
I also think she probably
Definitely.
underestimated the reality of the situation. Twerk
hmm
star power is something that
hmm
any and every person that stands across from him has to deal with. If you, even though Coffee is a star, Wody, all of that, like if you're not a Tay Roc or a Sue Surf or somebody that's in that type of status, it's an uphill battle as far as getting momentum from Twerk.
yeah,
He gotta fuck it up. And that's what was happening
Right.
in a lot of his
yeah,
battles. He was fucking up his own momentum,
that's
and
it.
people was getting wins on him, and he letting it happen. And I hate to say it because that's almost discrediting somebody, and I don't mean to do that because that's his fault. But
That's real though.
at the end of the day, when he stepped on that stage and even looked like he about to be one of the regular or good versions of himself, you got an uphill fight on momentum alone. The crowd is here to see
That's
the
it.
show. You know what I mean? That's just a fact, man. You know what I mean? Probably gonna kick my ass, y'all.
And yeah, I agree. I don't think it was the material. It was the delivery that it didn't work on the stage. When you got Twerk up there, so electrifying, so dominating, so comfortable on that stage. He's got the pop crowd. He is Mr. Big Stage. Like he knows how to work that stage. And when you've got that contrast between what he's doing and Coffee's slower delivery, not quite comfortable. Like it's a big contrast.
So with that being said, man, shout out to Shuni the rapper. Like I said, career setting performance. She did what she was
Yeah.
supposed to do when you get a target that you've been calling out for a long time. That's how the
Yeah.
fuck you supposed to show up.
Man,
With that, but this isn't necessarily a hot take, it's a conversation piece. During the battle, right after the battle, Eazy the block captain tweeted out, "It's over for Suge now.
yeah.
The battle not happening."
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
was it that bad of a loss? Do y'all think that? Like, what do y'all think about that?
I, Go ahead, Jen.
I feel like Easy would say that in that play, right? This he's in the open field, like in the arena, in that stage where he's just lost quite, he's just been 30'd in a battle that he was predicted to win. Like he was a strong favorite to win that.
Yeah,
Most people had him on predictions. He's capable of beating Shuni. On the night, Shuni was just far better. And also, he rushed through his material. He did have it all locked in. He stumbled. Like, it wasn't a great Suge. So if I'm Easy, yeah, I'm going to flex my muscles. Like, you can't see me. And whether you mean it or not, like, but I'm going to say it. Well, not whether I mean it or not, but, it doesn't mean that down the line we can't. But at this point, you can't talk to me.
Yeah.
You can't talk to me.
Was it that bad of a lot? Was it like a blemish?
It doesn't need to be.
Say
Shuni 30'd you. You got 30'd. Your run is over. Stop talking. You didn't win champion of the year. Like, you can't talk to me. That's how, if I'm Easy, that's how I'm feeling.
I'm about to say that's how you feel, right?
Yo, I said it wasn't that bad. You said it doesn't have to be. You got 30. You got beat. You got whooped. What the fuck?
We've been hoodwinked. We've been bamboozled.
I mean, but that's what I mean, like, as far as Cody, because we know the push he did for Cody last year. Does this put a big blemish on him if he's trying to go on another Cody type of run?
It depends on how active he is for the rest of the year. Because you don't have to be undefeated to win Cody or Wody. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the run that he goes on after this and the caliber of opponents. Because he could win Cody without battling Eazy, I think. Even though that would be, you know what I'm saying, a super solidified stamp on the list if you get Eazy and clear him. You know what I'm saying? But Eazy was just waiting for anybody that was talking shit to slip up just so he could say something. He couldn't wait.
I think he also said something about clips. But yeah, it's March. So, Sugar's plenty of time to put in how many stellar performances that will make people forget. So when you're going into that end of the run and people are screaming his name, they're going to have to remind him at the beginning of the year, Shuni 30'd him. It's like, oh yeah, but he can definitely still be on a run. I feel like right now it's the ladies who are maybe clearer contention for.
Yeah, and shout out to whatever him and Fonz got going on. I think that should be the next one. Real heavyweight match. Let's make that happen, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah. What else we got from this card that might have happened? Let me pull it up one more time.
Can I say, I was so I was sitting here watching, and I was so, what round did Twork do his strapped in? And I think it came at the end. I squealed. Like, I literally squealed. I heard it because I think I just said as well, he hasn't even done a strapped in yet. And then he said, I'm strapped. And I went, oh! And I just squealed. It was just like, it's so good to see him on this floor, man. It's so good.
Yo, that first round, that's what him and Holla first used to feel like when I watched him. Like,
yeah, man,
no offense to this Hitman, but that Hitman, that used to be what Hitman Holla. Chill before I blast one. Remix that blast, son. Holla, let me get him. Nah, you fucked up my last one. Yeah, that's what that used to feel like back then.
Now, I like seeing them in their element. Like when Twork do his strap in, or when Roc saying it's me, or you know what I'm saying, when Surf get in AMG mode, like when it's not scripted and it's just energy and emotion and it's just like pure, just whatever. Like that's what I'm sitting back watching. Like, nah, this the type of shit you can't.
Twork be like, Surf be like, shut up.
Shut up.
What else we got, man? Shout out to DNA.
Shout out to DNA up there, John. Listening to James Brown doing splits and rebuttaling about it.
That was crazy.
I love the performance. I didn't like the rebuttal. I don't think he meant to say that. Hot take. We just killed Hitman Holla for saying the same shit. Now, one's a freestyle and one was written. But he said slide electric slide. Hitman said slide Nike slide. It's not a big difference there.
Yeah.
But DNA did it after. It's a freestyle, but he did it after a moment. It's in context. Hitman wrote that, revised that.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said. That's the only difference. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a hot freestyle. I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't the best bar, right? But it was the moment of it.
I think, but you know
what
though?
Fact, the theatrics. He's down there like, fitting and shit.
Y'all.
Like it was.
I think he just sold the shit out of it. He said, "Yo, I just slide and did the electric slide."
Yeah, he thought he had to rebuttal it though.
It wasn't really a bar. It was just he just said what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been a lot better,
Yeah.
but it was a moment.
Like it was
Nah,
no
shout
electric. Like I could see like if he incorporated the mic or said I'm about to shock it. I'm shocking on stage. Just had to do the electric slide. So, like I don't think that he meant to say slide twice. But you know what? I'm hating.
You're probably right, because it's not like DNA isn't sharp. So he
Yeah, like
probably
quick.
did
Yeah.
fumble the rebuttal.
Yeah, that's what I think
Yeah.
happened. That's what I think
Yeah.
happened. I
Yeah,
think
you're
he
probably
didn't.
right. Yeah,
You know what I
for
mean?
real.
But
That's what I'm saying though. But the fact that he felt like he had to do it and was in the moment, he had to come up with something quick.
man, I don't
And
give a fuck. Same thing with Charlie Clips. He done showed me too much great freestyles.
Yeah.
I wanted some shit that was about like we knew he was going to rebuttal, bro. I expected
Yeah.
a Joan, like, how did he do that with words? But I think he really,
He was down there.
I think he really busted his ass, and it really said, like, he was really right.
He really was hurt. He really had
He
to
really
go,
was-
you know what I'm saying, ice after
That's
that.
what we do. How we do that with words.
Nah, for real,
How he
though.
do that with
Nigga was on his ass like, damn, these niggas want a rebuttal. I want to sue. Like, these niggas
No
was like,
bullshit.
When Casey spat her first round, Casey went first, right? Yeah, and I was like, yes, Casey, like,
yeah,
fire, crazy,
I was shocked.
No, she was going crazy.
crazy.
I was shocked.
You didn't see the Arsenal battle, though, did you?
Exactly. I didn't see the Arsenal, but I was shocked. I was like, yo, she getting in the pocket. She escalating her voice. She
That's
getting in
what I
his face. She perform. What the fuck is going on
That's
with
what I
Casey?
said.
Yo, bitches got a problem with Casey J right now. Y'all better get the fuck out her way. Y'all better get the fuck out her way. Y'all better get the fuck out Casey J way. She acting like that, man. And she looked it good doing it too, man. Shout out to the ladies, man, for all y'all coming all dolled up and shit. We appreciate y'all caring about y'all looks and shit, man. Y'all looked amazing. Was it one more? It was one more battle. We got to at least come up with something to say about. Oh, that ain't it. What didn't we speak on?
I think we
didn't
talked.
speak on Rock and Hustle in depth, really.
Rock and Hustle in depth. Shout out to Rock. Big 50.
Okay.
Tay Roc 50. Shout out to Shug. I see you putting up. You got 54. And I see him and Fonz get into it because Fonz was basically like, nigga, you trying to make up accolades. Don't nobody care. Yo, Shug, we care. Yo, we care about your 54 battles, bro. But this is different when it's Tay Roc. He's the face of URL with 50 URL battles. A lot of them being main events. A lot of them being battles that are synonymous with the URL brand. Definitely not to take anything from you like you don't have classics and shit like that. But this Tay Roc 50 is major. You know what I mean? It's major, and I love the love that he got for it, and I love how he was graceful even in what a lot of people feel is defeat after the Hustle battle. He's still smiling, still happy, just grateful for the love that he was getting, man. I love to see that. I'm not crying. It was something in my eye, y'all.
Nah, you crying because you from Maryland.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
that's my motherfucking dog, man.
No, it was an emotional moment.
And shout out to Hustle.
He cried though.
I'm gonna keep
Tay
it
Roc
real.
definitely cried.
I'm gonna keep it real. It felt like Hustle was graduating up there. That's what it felt like to me.
Yes.
Yo, Hustle gave me a hug. And y'all know she don't like me. You know she feeling in good spirits. She saw me at the hotel. Was like, oh, and I was like, oh shit, you ain't got a blade on you. I thought she might have. Nigga,
He didn't know whether to hug back or not.
I thought she was trying to clip me, y'all. You feel me?
He was over that joint looking like Bow Wow. He was like, "Let me hug you back."
Oh no, man, I was worried.
Culture, that pins shit pissed me off as well.
What was it?
The DNA pins thing. Pins don't stop voodoo dolls; they activate them. He said something about. Sorry, it's just an old comment.
I was wondering how accurate that was. It was a hell of a line.
not accurate.
It was a hell of a
And
line.
it was-
but I
and he
immediately
was
was
saying-
like, hold on, ain't that how you?
But you're already reaching because it's pen and pin, and you're saying it as pen or pin. I can't remember which one he's saying. But
We not that technical over here. We're on the
no,
hot
but I'm
topic.
saying it's
Nah,
already
yeah.
a little
Yeah, 'cause
reaching,
chest
but
and
then
chest.
you get it wrong. You
I see
got
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. We don't know how to talk good though, for sure.
No, but he got like it was. I can't remember. What did he say? Pins don't stop voodoo dolls; they activate them. Yeah, so he said that was it. You know what stops a voodoo doll?
A
A
pen.
pen.
Yeah,
A
it was.
pen. No,
That's not
you
right.
stick the pins in the voodoo doll to make the voodoo work. A pin don't stop a voodoo doll.
So you telling me the machete sprayed again?
Possibly.
Basically.
Possibly.
Nah, so it felt like Hustle graduated, and shout out to Rock for achieving that 50. Listen to Surf. Surf told you, don't take no more battles. Don't nobody just get a Tay Roc battle. You know what I mean? So move like it, bro. Move like it. Big boss moves and God tier moves from here on out. Only way you should be taking battles versus anybody is if it's for your brand and you like giving Maryland a look. Other than that, when it comes to URL battles and other battles like that, you need to be worried about your legacy now. It's legacy time now. You know what I mean? But I love that you love the sport so much.
Man.
It just seemed like Roc is losing a little bit of energy for the shit. You know what I mean? He up there breathing a little heavy and it's like, nah.
That's because he smoked too much.
Let's just keep it real. Take a break though. Just take a break, man. Get that energy back. You know what I mean? And all that shit. You deserve the shit. What the fuck? Like, damn, nigga, how much you need to rap?
Every day. Listen, I rap every day. He got to rap every day too.
Nah, but I love the event though, man. I love the fucking event.
Can we hold on? We were remiss to cover that battle and not mention. He mentioned it. Was it Diane's hustle knock Roc back far? Or not hustle knock Roc back.
Oh, she gave him the ace. She gave him the ace shoulder.
Yo, she would have moved me like that too, man. Catch a nigga off guard. I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them niggas, man. I don't know. Maybe my feet don't be firmly planted sometimes, but yeah, I mean that looked like it would have motherfucking knocked me backwards too. Roc fake stole on somebody. I love it though, man. But
king of the slick talk. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm Gucci.